I will
It's so funny. Dude.
say this. There is few greater honors in life than when a minority refers to you as my or that N-word.
Yeah, dude, that's true.
Let's move.
JoBodie.
I'm Gerald Ford, and you're not.
Love Jesus Christ.
I love whales.
I like skinny, scrawny guys.
Waking up every day and still being fucking ugly.
I'm not a child, Heidi. I'm a grown man.
The key is to make it. The key is never give up. The key is not to drive your jet ski in the dark.
You don't need nobody.
JoBodie.
Okay.
The almighty clap.
The almighty clap. Who's this?
Yo,
Yo.
we'll introduce our boy Smitty,
Yo.
local stand-up comedian from Columbia, South Carolina, and friend of ours.
Yep. Smitty at Smitty Comedy.
That's right. What's up, boys? How we doing today?
Dude,
All right.
we're doing pretty good. We just got done playing some tennis on the clay courts.
I just got done driving 3 hours. And
Damn.
now I'm here.
And now I'm sitting down again for another hour long.
I drove.
We put you on the least comfortable chair after you just sat down for 3 hours.
No, you're good. I put myself here.
True.
I had to drive a lot the last week. And I'll be driving a lot next week too. I'm going to Virginia.
Traveling man, dude.
Traveling man. Last 2 weeks of my job
Rambling.
though.
That's true.
I'm quitting.
How you feeling about that?
A little weird.
A little weird. It is a big change.
I don't really have anything lined up. I might just work Uber.
Hashtag
That's a
Paul
vibe.
Walker, R.I.P.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta work in with Paul Walker, dude. No, but it's a big mark in your life, dude. It's like your career changing.
Yeah.
I think that's cool. I think it's a good time to do it. You know, you're in your 20s.
Yeah. Mid late 20s, changing careers, gonna become a barber. I cut his hair.
Yes, but he's getting some fresh cuts from you, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I
Specimen.
call this cut the Thomas Shelby special from Peaky Blinders, and as someone with not much experience yet, Joe has great potential as a barber.
Wow.
I agree. Your potential is
It's
unmatched.
great. It's unmatched.
Yeah, your
Yeah.
potential is unlimited. You have a limited potential energy. You got to
Dude.
convert it to kinetic energy.
That is true. Becoming a barber isn't that easy though. I feel like people think barbering is like super easy.
Yeah, because they see people do it on like the plastic dolls, and they're like, "Oh, that looks easy."
Yeah.
And then a real person sits down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard it takes three
Can we switch mics real
times,
fast?
3 times as much training to be a barber than it does to be a police officer.
Really?
Yeah, it's like 1,500 hours to
Yeah, it
become
is.
a
Wait, are you
barber.
serious?
Yeah, and 500 hours to become a cop.
Yeah, it takes a while to be a barber. It takes doing it full time. I'll be in school until September, so like 11 months. And I think I know people who have become cops like literally in like 3 months. Also,
Yeah, that's a fast track for an occupation like that.
that is
That's
true.
crazy.
And also the people I know that have become cops were like the worst people in high school.
That is true. It was always a dude you were just like, man, I hope something bad happens to him. And then you're like, oh, he's a cop now. That's cool.
Yeah,
No,
it's-
actually, that's not true for everybody I know. I'd say there's like one person I can actually think of in my head.
That's a cop?
Yeah, he was like a solid, cool dude that
Yeah.
I knew from like childhood.
Oh,
And the rest
no,
of
I'm
them,
not-
Or either I just never knew him, or I don't know.
Well, I'm not saying like the cops I know that I knew in high school are like assholes and anything like that. I just mean like they shouldn't become cops. It's like people used to like do random
Yeah.
like
And have you
crazy
seen their
stuff
haircuts,
with.
dude? They shouldn't become barbers either. Dude.
Yeah,
Have you
that's
seen their
true.
cuts?
Yeah.
Bro, I have gotten out of some sticky situations with the police. And the key is just to stay calm and lie.
And have a sick fade.
Yeah.
That's true,
Yeah, dude.
but people think that, like, because they're cops, like, they're geniuses. Like, all these idiots just freak out. Just stay calm, lie.
Wait, who's a genius?
Make sure there's no alcohol on your breath, and you'll be okay.
Oh, you're saying like most people are like, oh, like these guys are geniuses coming up to me, so I can't dodge them at all,
Yeah.
You're out here dodging left and right, dude.
Back in the day, man,
How many DUIs do you have, Smitty?
0, man.
How many should you have?
Probably like
Don't be
4 or
honest.
5. Back in the thug days.
Probably
Back
like
in the
4
thug
or
days.
5.
But
That's not a good
0.
number.
Yeah.
0. Bro.
0.
The statute of limitations.
Yeah, I'm a changed man.
I remember my first time drinking and driving.
Yeah, it was yeah, dude. I remember a lot of times of drinking and driving.
No, but I remember, like,
not
I
good.
remember
Don't do it.
multiple
Don't do
times,
it
but I
anymore.
remember my first time.
Yeah.
Because your first time kind of scares you. You're like, hold on, wait. Like, I'm a little buzzed right now.
I feel like the first time most people do it, they don't even realize they're doing it, and they're like, "Oh shit!" Now I'm doing
Yeah.
it. Like they'll realize.
I mean,
time.
I also, it was kind of accident.
Oh yeah, true.
I think I drank like 6 beers, and I was like, I'm a big guy. That's not a lot. Then like halfway
Yeah.
through my ride, I was just like, wait a second. What?
I don't believe in those signs. It's like any drink is drunk. That's not true. But like if you're under the legal limit and you've had like a few and it's been hours, you know,
Yeah.
people. But there's like a and you know, drunken driving is bad. People have died from it and everything. It's
Yeah.
like, but you can't just be like, oh, okay, well that means that like having 1 beer and then driving 2 hours later is drunk driving. You know
Yeah,
what
I mean,
like people. there are some
Obviously,
people that
drinking
think
is.
that.
I am not saying anyone should drink and drive. I'm just saying.
No, obviously.
I remember
Yeah.
my first time doing it. That's all.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's a
But,
difference between
I don't-
experience and what I think is right.
Yeah, I mean, I don't drink and drive anymore, but that's mainly because I'm not trying to catch a DUI or anything like that.
Yeah, some young'em days.
Well,
Yeah.
Old days.
I'm not young like that anymore. I'll lose my job. What's up?
I was just saying too. It's different. In the past 10 years now.
Yeah.
There was always drunk driving. Now with cell phones, there's triple D. There's distracted drunk
Yeah.
driving.
Oh yeah.
You know how many YouTube comments I read, dude, when I'm pulling up to a red light? I'm just reading YouTube. I don't even worry about getting texting. That's dangerous, dude. I don't
Especially
text.
nowadays with like YouTube TV and like NBA Plus, you can
Oh
just
yeah,
be watching a Carolina game,
yeah.
4 beers in, just like on the way to, I don't know, your local crack house. Just
You could do anything. I mean, especially and don't even with the Teslas, dude. You can barbecue in those things. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
invite the
remember-
whole family.
I remember when I first started driving, I was on the interstate and I saw a woman reading a book while she was driving, like just
Reading.
open book on the steering wheel reading. And I thought she was wild. And now I don't think she's crazy at all, dude. I mean,
I can't
we're
read
reading.
a book.
I'm reading, you know, YouTube comments and looking at
true.
shorts or something. At the
Reading
yellow
text
light.
messages. I guess that's the same,
Yeah.
but like having a paperback behind
Yeah.
a wheel,
Yeah, you got your pinkies like holding down the pages.
that's crazy. Some
You ever seen that, Dave?
That's some
Somebody reading a
Midwest.
book while driving?
Bro, next level, like, I don't, like, go to comic shows with my dad, like, no more. This man will be
What
driving
happened?
on the interstate in busy traffic, constantly on his phone, making, like, comic book and, like, business
Deals.
transactions. He'll be doing business calls, text, Facebook, just dodging in and out of traffic on the interstate.
Bro, he's grinding. All right, dude. He's on his Gary V shit. He's grinding. He's making deals and spinning wheels. I don't know. I don't have a good puns for that. I'm like, no, I get it why you wouldn't run a ride with him, but I can't blame him. He's just like, dude, all right, I'll go solo, dude. I'm about to weave
All
through
right.
here and make some sales, dude.
Hell yeah. We're about to do some shifting over here. Give me this mic.
Oh.
You hold this mic.
Okay.
I hold this mic.
Why
and
are we
you
doing
hold this
this?
mic. Because Brandon, you keep on fucking with this mic and this mic, and it's making
What do you mean?
sounds. You can't hear
Oh,
that?
like, oh,
You can't hear.
I can hear a little bit now that you're
Every
saying
single
it.
time you like touch the mic, you were doing it with that mic, so I switched with you, and then you're doing. I mean, it makes sense why you would do it more with this mic, but that's the mic you normally hold, and I never hear anything.
I didn't realize I was fidgeting with the mic.
Yeah,
It
you're,
is we- it
you're
is weird.
fidgeting with it a lot. Like it was all like.
I didn't know how to hold that mic.
You
I should just do it like that. I couldn't figure
hold
out
it
how to
like
hold
it's
it.
a beer can, bro.
Right? I should
And
have just done that.
he's not fidgeting, so he
I'm
gets
used
that
to
mic.
holding a mic where it doesn't make any sound when you.
Do you just have the nicest mic, so it doesn't make any sound?
Right.
That mic makes sound. This one. That's why I'm always like really still. when I
Yeah, I'm
hold
glad you heard that because I didn't hear it.
it. Yeah, it was really annoying.
Well,
Anyway,
I'm
I heard
sorry,
y'all
we'll
went
move on.
to. Yeah, let's move on. I heard y'all went to a comedy show last night. Did you go, Smitty?
No.
Alrighty.
I've had to work overtime 3 straight days, but Brandon was there.
Yeah, I was
Brandon
there. Yeah, Pudgy, shout out Pudgy. He hosted like an open mic at the Comedy House.
Yeah.
Dude, it was pretty sick. I enjoyed it. I mean, it was all comics. There was like I thought there was this guy and his wife there as audience, but it was just his wife. He was like a comic that I'd never seen.
Okay.
It was like a white dude. He came up. He was like a 50-something-year-old white dude. He was wearing a purple hat and a purple suit. the purple shoe. He was like pimped out, dude. It was crazy. I was like, this guy's awesome.
How many?
Kind of like freaks me out at the same
How
time.
many white people were there?
It was mostly white people. You see, there was Tim and Christian and Jerry.
For
and
context,
Pudgy, but it was mostly white comedians.
I was
though.
gonna say, for context, the Comedy House is a black comedian.
Yeah,
club.
it's a black club.
Black club.
Bro, I saw like Pudgy like promoting like the show on Facebook, and what had me dying was like the first part. I was like the show poster, that part was cool, but then the bottom part said introducing. It was like him trying to sell food.
Yeah.
It was Pudgy plates.
Yeah, he's
for
trying to-
$10.
Yeah, on the stage. Oh yeah, on stage. Like when he started the show, he was talking about like you got to build the brand. He's just like, yo,
What is
yeah.
he trying to sell?
He's like, dude, everything.
Is it like Meals on Wheels, bro?
Everything.
He got
It's so funny because he's handicapped too.
He's got Meals on Wheels.
Meals on Wheels.
Dude, you heard it here first.
Yeah, that was funny.
Go to comedypudgy.com for your Meals on Wheels.
Yeah, for your meals, Pudgy plates. I wonder if he like. My thing is that did he just take? I didn't ask him this, but did he just take like the restaurant menu that's already existing and just be like, oh, if they buy something, like call it a Pudgy plate, or did he like curate a menu and was like, yo, this and this and this combined is a Pudgy plate? That's what I. That's what I want to know. If it's like a custom made meal from Pudgy.
Dude, something called a Pudgy plate does not sound good. It sounds like a sloppy Joe and like a Krispy Kreme burger. Like I don't even know.
Yeah, for Pudgy's brand, I feel like he shouldn't be doing like a plate thing. He's got a lot of good brand things. That was just that was there's hits and misses. You know?
Hits and misses.
I don't know. I should have ordered something from it. I don't know. I just got like a couple shots and like a beer instead.
Yeah. Were there any
beers.
like I don't know agents or something? Did
No.
you get discovered?
No, the way it was,
Did
the
you
way
at
he
least
told me
do-
about it, he
did
was
you at least like make people laugh?
a little bit.
Okay, good.
I mean, but everybody bombed essentially. I mean,
Alright.
like people were getting laughs, but it was just off of like making fun of the situation, not off of like their material. Really,
Makes
you know what I
sense.
mean?
Yeah.
But that was funny and that was a good
Yeah.
time. You know, I just made like I would get a couple cackles. I'm getting cackles with whatever I ran last night.
Yeah.
And that's not. I mean, that's all right. Could be better. But that's why you do these mics, bro. You just gotta get
Yeah.
after it.
And y'all are going to the mic tonight, right?
Yeah, we're gonna drive up to Charlotte after this, dude, and do like the common market mic.
All right,
I've been
cool.
up there in like a minute. I think we went last time.
Yeah. Hey,
last
Smitty,
time
I haven't heard you do comedy in a while. How's it been going for you?
Comedy, it's been going okay. I do it when I can.
Yeah.
But going back to Charlotte though, I have been impressed by what I have seen from the Hornets. Okay, overall the team has gotten bigger, taller, and blacker, and they are playing much better.
They were already all that though. We good. They were already like that, dude.
Bro, they got like a 6'10" forward. I mean, like a 7-foot center, and we're gonna be okay now. This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do think it's funny you use like black as a description. I just assume that. I mean, like you're talking about a starting 5 NBA team, dude.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, they obviously. Except
Yeah,
we did
they
have a
all-
white center, right? Didn't we have that guy for a while?
Probably from like Yugoslavia or something. I don't know.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, the only preseason games I've been watching is the Celtics. They got Holiday. They got some good guys. They've been letting some of the rookies play and some of the bench play. They've been doing good. Marcus Smart moved to the Grizzlies though.
Oh,
I'm mad about that. Shaved off his green hair.
I forgot he had green hair.
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
like a whole thing.
that was his whole thing last season. Marcus Smart has been with the Celtics, I'm pretty sure, his whole career. Maybe, I don't know, but probably most of it.
I like it when athletes always do something like that. Like, oh yeah, I remember they did that.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Especially
Yeah.
if like I don't know.
Do y'all root for Charlotte?
Yeah, I'm a Hornets fan. I like keep up when I can, but I don't like pay attention all the time. But I
Okay.
typically know the starting 5. I typically know that. But apparently now they're bigger and blacker and better. Build black better, dude. That's what their motto should be, dude.
BBWs.
Build black better, dude. BBWs. Just a team of like 6'10"
Big black
ladies.
women basketball.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my gosh. Well, I was gonna talk about comedy, but I guess we're talking about basketball.
No, dude, we yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, dude, the South. I don't know if I talked about this at the South End Market, but dude, they have a whole new layout. Like you used to have to like preach from the rafters. So you have to like stand up on this platform between stairs and talk over like 12 feet and look down at people. And that felt really awkward. It was kind of fun at first because you can look left and right to the other people, and then they put the stage up front, and like more people started to come. I feel like the times I went there when there was a stage, I was like,
what
okay.
Was that the show I went to?
Yeah, where they had like the wooden platform in the front.
Okay, yeah. I just don't remember
that.
if that was like a Friday night or not, but I guess it was.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Smitty, have you heard any good comedy advice from people online recently?
I listen to a lot of Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
And this is something that I struggle with, right? Joe Rogan has talked about how there's no direct path like for comedy. Like with sports and video games, like it's purely talent based. Like I love both of those, but I know I'll never be talented enough to be like a professional in them. There's not like a reward system in comedy that like or track for your success.
Yeah, I'd agree with that mostly, dude. Yeah, that was a good synthesis of what Rogan was saying. I feel like.
What do you mean by that though? Like, what are you tracking?
Like opportunities for like shows like to perform at bigger places. I'm gonna get maybe into the North Carolina Comedy Festival, but I'm not gonna be one of those guys just doing a mic for local, Columbia, South Carolina mics for 5 to 10 years. Like worst case, I'll just walk away at some point.
Yeah,
I feel you. So you have like a time range kind of like what you feel like you're going for, and it's either like, all right, I'm either there or I'm gonna chill out on it.
Yeah,
I feel that.
Yeah.
See, I feel like
that is like a long time from now, though. You never know what's gonna happen in a few years, bro. Just keep grinding on it.
What I was gonna say though is I feel like comedy is interesting because I feel like comedy is one of those things that less people consider a hobby. And when you're a stand-up, people just automatically assume that you're just trying to make it as like a comedian and that be your full-time job. But I feel like it's totally fine to just like be like, no, I work at this job and like I do stand-up once a week at this bar because I think it's fun.
Yeah.
And like I feel like there's no problem with that. Like I don't know. You play.
Dude, there's people like that, and there's people that are funny.
You're never gonna play the U.S. Open, but you still play tennis, right?
Yeah.
What I was hearing you say is that you're basically like giving it what you got to make it within 5 to 10 years of doing comedy, and then that like being the benchmark. Which like I think that's like 10 years. So yeah, that's what I think a lot of people say is like you should like assess at 10 years.
Yeah,
but like why?
Was that what you were saying? I don't know.
What I'm just trying to say is like I wonder like why can't people just like do it as a hobby? Why does it have to be one of those things?
Oh yeah, I feel like people can do it as a hobby. I wish people thought that. I feel like if people thought that you could do comedy as a hobby, that they would be more interested in getting into it in the first place.
That's true.
Like if people didn't think like, oh well, if I do this and do well, like now I have this huge pressure. Like it's like you could do it at any rate you want to do it. Like there's people that are like paid stand up. They'll take like multiple breaks a year, and then they'll go hit the clubs hard or something, But people have like made it work to their lifestyle just however they wanted, That's what I think. I feel like people would be more down to try it. I feel like if there was just like,
I mean, it's a pretty good hobby, You got to practice your skills of just being funny. You got to talk in front of people. You get 5 minutes a week where everyone shuts up and lets you talk.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, you go get hecklers, but that's just that's part of it, right? Yeah. No, but I like it because it's like if it's something that you could turn into a profession, and it's something you enjoy doing, then it's like all right, it's a hobby, but just treat it like a hobby that you care about, like pursue it to whatever degree you think it. Like that's what I'm looking at it as, pretty much. Yeah, it's just looking at it that way. It's like I feel like everybody wants to make it. I feel like even if you like to do it as a hobby, there's in your mind where somebody's like, yo, if you have the option to do this as this, they'd be like, yes. But there's just a difference between saying yes to that and being like, yeah, like I got to do that to do. I got to do this to get there. You know,
that makes
type
sense.
of thing.
Yeah.
At least that's how I think of it. I don't know.
How do you think about it, Smitty?
It's just it's a unique situation and a small market here, and that's just what it is.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good synopsis of it. It is a very small market in Columbia. We gotta.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
No, but how do you feel about like doing comedy is just a hobby?
Yeah, that's
instead of like pursuing it as a career, not just here where we live, but like I'm talking about anyone across the country or the world.
Yeah, possibly. I just thought that I'd be further along at this point.
Yeah.
I think you're thinking we're asking you personally about that, but what we're trying to get is like, what is your concept or like your thoughts on like people in general, like pursuing stand-up comedy as a hobby? Like, you think that, like, I don't know, like, is that good or bad for stand-up? Like, what are your thoughts on like that kind of that approach to doing it? I never really thought about it that much. That's why I'm kind of interested.
It makes me think that stand up, there's a potential to break through, but I think that the future it may be like sports and gaming, where it's not a path to go famous, and I may have to try and go the podcast route where unique though, where it's just me talking about work and like sports and just try that. You know, I don't know.
So basically, you were saying you think comedy is going to end up like sports, where there's a lot of people doing it, but mainly for fun. Like the majority of people doing it are doing it as a hobby, knowing that they're never going to make it. Or you're thinking now it's everyone that's doing it is trying to make it. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, like it's like a combo.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I just think it's interesting, like, because I understand people not being funny. And I'm not talking about people not being funny, but I feel like when people say or talk about comedians that have been in their local area for 10 years, and I feel like they talk about them in a negative way. I'm just like, what if that person just likes what they do? They don't necessarily care to like try to put out a special or move to Austin, Texas. They just like going to the bar once a week and making people laugh.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So like, I don't know. I just think like there's not, like, I don't know. I don't think of like people that like have been playing at the same basketball for the last 12 years, or playing at the same basketball court for the last 12 years. I'm just like, man, it's a shame they're not in the NBA yet. Like, you're just like, oh, they're just out there having fun.
Personally,
I don't think there's anybody that has like a negative view of people that are specifically that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like if they have an awareness of that's what their thing is, then they're
Well, I'm not saying they have a necessarily awareness. It's just like you meet a comedian, and you're like, oh, like how long you been doing this? And they're like, oh yeah, like I've been going on this for like 12 years. You can't tell me that like immediately you're like, damn, and you're still here. Like,
oh yeah, that general sentiment.
That's what I'm saying. It's like that thought where you're just like, damn, like you've been doing this for how long? And you just instantly assume all these things on this person, where it's like, why can't they just be like an everyday person? Just like, it's like, why does everyone have to strive for fame and specials and millions of dollars? Why can't they just be like, I love doing this?
Yeah.
Like I feel like
none of that goes to somebody's head whenever they're like, oh, you've been here.
Well, Joe.
Yeah.
Let me answer your question, right?
Okay.
People can see Steph Curry, right, make 15 of 21 from three. Mm-hmm. LeBron James dunk like crazy. They can see top gamers kill 15 people online in 12 seconds and know they can't do that. but people will see Chappelle at Red Rocks or Bill Burr and think, because they make it look so easy, people will think that, oh, I can do that.
Yeah,
They don't
no.
know how hard it actually is.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm not necessarily talking
Actually,
about that comparison, but I do understand that
Yeah.
comparison where it's like, I feel like your everyday person, like, you watch Kill Tony, they go up for a minute, and you're like, a minute? Like,
yeah, like,
that's
oh,
nothing.
that's nothing. Right.
Like,
yeah.
I've definitely said that before, but in actuality, I know that if I go up on stage on Kill Tony for a minute, like, I would bomb. Tony would kick me off stage. Like, tell a weird story about the one time he was in Colombia.
Right.
By the way, definitely, speaking of that, Brandon's episode of Kill Tony was incredible. I mean,
Dude, that's
bro,
your episode, bro.
Yeah. When
I
Tony
wish.
called you I think he said
just
two
said
things.
You're
Like,
fat.
Tim Dillon. Or
Tim Dillon.
I'm a retarded looking
Yeah.
Tim Dillon.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
he said,
That was
you
funny.
like to talk a lot and
Yeah.
you're the retarded Tim Dillon, bro.
Yeah.
I'd
And-
take it, dude.
And that had me in
Yeah.
tears.
That's a great roast, dude. I felt honored.
Yeah.
I'm glad it was like a good dig. I didn't want some like weird roast or it was just like, I don't know. There's nothing worse than when somebody, like, if you're on Kill Tony and he tries to roast you and then the roast bombs. I'd be like, what the heck? That doesn't happen very often. Usually people are like easily roasted.
Bro, Tony spent 2 minutes during that interview just trashing the entire city
Yeah.
of Colombia.
He
bro.
was like, I didn't
Straight
get
trashing.
paid. Fuck that place. I
Yeah.
was like,
I'm sitting there like, yeah, dude. That's,
he was like, yeah, I'm in Colombia.
yeah.
I never get paid.
Yeah, dude. I'm
And
like, I'm sorry. I'm like, did you? I should have just told him, asked him if he wanted sympathy. I'm like, that sucks, man. But I don't. What do you want me to say about it?
Well,
Like,
Yeah.
I can't analyze that.
my response to that is our school mascot is Cox, okay? People get fucked around here.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, dude. The only real response to that could have been funny after he ran it for 2 minutes is if I just made fun of him for reigning for 2 minutes, and I could not think of a way to do that
Yeah.
in a way that'd be like without it just completely turning back on me instantly. Maybe
Yeah.
that would have made it fun though. Maybe that would have made it more fun. I don't know. Yeah, dude. Hey, next time, bro,
Seeing you,
I get
seeing
'em,
you
bro.
on stage, that was
I'll
definitely
get 'em next
worth
time.
standing on the sidewalk for 4 hours for my ticket, though.
That is wild, dude. You
I
literally
s-
went. You really went and baked in the sun, dude. You went
Yeah.
and just chilled outside.
We just
in, like,
walked.
100
Yeah,
degree.
we walked in front of the mothership at like 10 in the morning. No, it was like 1 in the afternoon.
It was way
and
before it
I was
started.
like, wait, is this the what was it called? The wait line or the something line?
Yeah, there was like a line around the corner from.
Yeah, yeah, and they were like, yeah, this is it, and there was 2
Yeah.
people in line already. And I was like, all right, sweet, and then I just sat there for 4 hours.
What was the actual city like? Were there
Like Austin?
homeless people? Was
Yes.
it clean?
No.
I mean, it was cleaner than like New York or Jersey City,
Yeah.
where I'm from.
It's just 6th Street itself and a couple pockets right there. It's just kind of
There's
homeless and
a-
dirty, but the rest
So
of it.
there's a
is
river
much
that
cleaner.
flows right through the city, kind of like here in Columbia, right? On one side of the river is where all like the big buildings are, like, and the other side of the river there's like a park. It's a river walk. That's where what is it called? The barbecue place.
Terry Black's.
Terry Black's is there. There's a lot of restaurants, kind of more like hipster vibes. I feel like across the river.
Yeah, that's true.
And then on the not the Columbia, the
Columbia side.
the
Because
more
we have a river.
downtown side of the city is just like, there's like the State House. There's a college there. It's like real big, but like I would say, like, growing up in like Jersey City, like New York, it's a clean city. I'm not gonna say it's the cleanest city, but like there wasn't like trash everywhere. It didn't smell like pee when I was walking around. There were homeless people, but like honestly, like I feel like I see more homeless people here. There weren't like too many.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
But
we
some
were
of the,
walking
but I would say
around-
the range of homeless people are like there's some like extreme homeless people.
Yeah,
I don't
and
know
they
how
also
that makes
closed,
sense.
They
But
also closed down 6th Street where all the bars are. I think Friday and Saturday nights probably. So you can just walk like around the streets, and they got those people like
Yeah,
riding
that's fun.
bikes. They
Yeah.
have people riding bikes like
scooters type things.
Yeah,
I want to see you ride one of those scooters down 6th Street, dude, and pull up to the mothership.
Hashtag Dykes riding bikes.
Dykes riding, but there are
Alrighty.
a lot of those in Austin riding bikes, dude.
Alrighty.
Dude.
We met an Asian dude that
Little
was
scooters.
like real drunk.
Oh yeah, I
That
remember
just
that guy.
like
Yeah.
hung out with us for like 30 minutes.
He just sat at this plastic like cheap table like outside of this thing for us for like
He
half
got
an
kicked
hour.
out of a bar. It was funny.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
We started like
why was
investigating
this
him.
guy
We were
here?
like, how much does it cost to live here? We were just like asking him a ton of questions. Yeah. But I would say
we pretty much interrogated an Asian that was drunk at like
Besides-
midnight.
yeah, besides that it was like 110 degrees every day that we were there in June. I would say it was definitely like a money well spent trip. It was well worth it for me.
Have you guys seen the new episode of Kill Tony recently, where like there's this white girl who says the N-word just in her minute?
Oh,
dude.
really?
It's hilarious.
Oh my god.
Like she didn't even do she did like 40 seconds.
Yeah.
She got in and did that, and then she like realized, and she was like, yeah, my bad," and then just like ended her set. And then it was like Dr. Phil was there was a comedian playing Dr. Phil.
Yeah.
And he was just like, dude, his reactions. I can't remember what he said, but. Like, his reactions were the funniest to her. I was just surprised at what he was like. So you thought that, like, I was thinking his Dr. Phil voice, like, you thought that would be a good thing to say on a national podcast or something like that. Like, I'm like, I wish he would have said that right off the gate. But, dude, they grilled her for it. They were like, she was like, I don't usually say it. And they were like, I think maybe you do.
Did they get Cam to, like, go up there?
I
tell
think
her off? That would have been hilarious. Bro.
I think she went after Cam. So he may have already, like, been in the green room or
he was
something,
probably
dude.
upstairs, yeah.
I will
It's so funny, dude.
say this. There is few greater honors in life than when a minority refers to you as my or that N-word.
Yeah, dude, that's true. Yeah, it feels good.
Yeah.
But it's like it's the opposite. Like it's her addressing the whole audience as that, basically. Like
Who does this bitch think she is, Morgan Wallen? She's done.
they did investigate. She at some point hadn't been addicted to meth for several years, and so like it kind of made sense at that point. I was
So
like,
you're
all
allowed
right,
to say it by the,
Yeah,
at that
that's
point.
how. If you're a white woman, that's how you earn your N-word card.
The
It's by doing meth
racism,
for 5 years.
the racism is cooked in.
Yeah, it's very cooked in, dude.
Took a while, but he got there.
Yeah, Breaking Beth, dude.
Breaking Beth. That's hilarious. I'm trying to think of what's been going on this week.
Okay.
What?
I was just gonna say.
Okay.
So it's spooky season, right?
Sure.
Friday the 13th.
That's right.
I don't know what is going on, right? I mean, this apartment and this area, because there's 2 black cats up in here and a third one outside.
Oh, well, do you guys know what today is? Today is a global jihadist day. Like, no joke. That's like trending on Twitter.
Jihadist?
Yeah, like today is like the Friday global day of jihad. Like Muslims around the world have been like, but that, I mean, it has a lot of connotations.
What's jihad?
Jihad is it translates to struggle in Aramaic or in Arabic. So basically, it's like a
National Struggle Day?
Yeah, National Struggle Day. They're like all the Muslims are like, it's the struggle bus day. I'm like, dude, no, but like jihad, I guess like the extremists will use that in a way to hurt people, but other people just view it as like a very spiritual holy day. I guess that's the spectrum of it.
Yeah, what's up?
Shout out to the Muslims.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
support
dude, for real.
Hamas.
Okay, cool. So we do have one black cat,
facts.
and we have one gray cat, and then we actually have 2 black cats that roam the outside. So basically, Lauren's a witch.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a good. You guys want to help me brainstorm like a real quick joke for Global Jihadist Day? I want to do that tonight at the mic.
Dude, I don't even know.
No,
bro.
I was
I've never
thinking-
even heard of that shit till today.
Yeah, well, I didn't even know that either. But I was
Yeah.
like, it's Global Jihad Day. My thing is just like I feel like that's like very like that's kind of an old. That's very 2004. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like Global Jihad Day is out of style in my mind. I feel like that was the early 2000s.
Yeah, what's up?
It's too explosive, bro. I
Oh yeah,
wouldn't
facts.
recommend it.
Yeah, it's an explosive topic.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Jihad struggles. I don't know.
I'll work on it. I just thought I was like, all right,
Yeah.
let's maybe get a quick one. Couldn't think of one.
Lauren and I are gonna get matching tattoos.
Where?
I don't know.
Matching
We're gonna-
location too, or just
No.
matching styles?
I want a B and she wants a B because we went on Bumble.
Oh yeah,
So we're each gonna get B tattoos.
that's very sweet.
Yeah.
You're a great boyfriend to her. I know
I think
you're
I'm gonna
looking
get it on
forward
my.
to
I
this.
think I'm gonna get it on my ankle.
That'd be
She's
sick.
also getting me a tattoo for my birthday. I'm gonna get one on my arm. So. Be
You
real,
should get like
real
the B
tatted
from the
soon.
B movie
The B from the B movie.
with like with the mom in it too.
just like standing there, like, just like that'd be hilarious.
Did you get a V tattoo, Smitty?
No. But shout out to Brandon. We got to
What
talk
did I
about
do?
his Chicago Cubs tattoo.
Oh yeah, I've got a matching tattoo, but not with
Yeah.
my girlfriend. And I don't have a
We were
girlfriend.
supposed to get matching tattoos.
Oh yeah,
in
we
Austin.
were. We never did that.
We never did that.
It was so late at night. I was like, dude, I'm not gonna go do this at 2 a.m. I'm tired. I was like,
The shop was open at 2 a.m. and I was
Yeah.
like, perfect, let's go. And you were like, nah. Do you have any tattoos, Smitty?
No,
negative.
no, bro.
Are you gonna get any?
Maybe
What would you get?
one day. Maybe like a tennis racket or
On your chest?
no, maybe on my like back or
Eating up?
shoulder.
Yeah.
Like
You
a,
should get some
Okay.
tennis balls on your knees, dude. Just get like tennis
Oh,
balls,
yeah,
like
bro.
and make them yellow, make them like neon yellow, shiny. Yeah, dude. I
You
think
gonna
it would
get
be
a
sick.
tennis racket tattoo. That's actually pretty dope.
Yeah.
I see you with that. That's cool.
You should make like your arm the racket and like your hand, like you should tattoo like the netting
That-
on your hand.
hell yeah.
You would look straight wild with that.
You're just playing handball like nobody else.
I feel like if Smitty ever got tattoos, it would be like a huge back piece that was just all like colored, multicolor, like it's a graveyard or something, and like he has no other tattoos anywhere. And then like you're playing basketball with like the 50, like he was play. It was like him and 59 black people at the A-Light court, and it was just like, and if he just wins, like hits a three and then takes it off, everybody would be like, dude, what does this man's back look like? That would be, dude. People would sleep. They'll sleep on your basketball first, and then they would be like, "Oh, he's got a $3,000 amazing tattoo, his full back,
Oh,
full back tat on Smitty."
bro, that happens every time, bro.
Minus the tattoo.
No,
Minus the tattoo.
Yeah, take his shirt off every time he wins.
no,
a game.
no, not that. I'm talking about making them respect me on the
Court.
basketball court. I
Yeah.
am promoting equality through my basketball play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're an ally when they'll pass you the basketball.
Go ahead.
In some interesting way, like I mean, yeah, if it is 100% other black people and you, like, yeah, you have to earn the respect, and you do. So it's like, yeah, I don't know why that's like, but it is like a, you know, it's not gonna get handed to you.
Yeah.
Right? And so, like, you get the respect on the court. And it is funny. It's just funny. It's always great to watch him get respect on the court from it. It's just a very funny process every time.
Yeah, you're pretty good at basketball. I'll
Yeah.
give you that.
They'll just sleep on you for, like, multiple games in a
Yeah.
row, get mad, and then guard you up, and then somebody else on your team is open, and that's how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, like people just see me and like think that I can't shoot. It's the 10,000 hour rule. I've been doing it 2-3 times a week, like for years. So when I'm open, there's a 50-50 chance at least that is going in.
Yeah.
True.
Go ahead.
like a coin flip.
$10,000.
Yeah, dude. It's a whole lifetime to get a coin flip percentage. That's pretty solid.
Bro, it's like Elon Musk giving $30 to everyone in the world.
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
kidding.
Yeah, dude. That was
Dude,
funny.
did you know there's 80 billion people in the world?
Wait, what?
80?
What are we talking about?
Oh, no, 8. There's
8
only
billion people.
8 billion people in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Elon Musk has 200, so that means he can give $1 billion to every person on Earth, right?
You can't fool Smitty on the math.
Nah. What do you guys think?
I know, dude. Hey, he called me and thought that seriously the other day. He was like, "Bro, like Elon Musk could give like." I think he was just trying to see if I would agree with him, and he had already seen that.
Yeah.
And then I was like, "No, dude, it'd be $30."
I really wanted you to be like, yeah, dude. You'd work.
You thought you would get me, dude? I was
Yeah.
just like, dude, that's
What
not.
were you going to say, Smitty?
I wanted to ask y'all's thoughts on Elon purchasing and rebranding Twitter onto X.
Oh, dude, we've talked about that plenty of times.
Yeah,
I
true.
mean,
We did cover that,
to
but
me, I don't necessarily care because I don't use it. He doesn't.
I use it. I
He
mean, I
does,
just didn't
yeah.
like the name change.
I don't really
I'll
care.
call it Twitter still. Like, I don't know. I just haven't got it in my mind to like
Yeah.
refer to it as X when I'm talking about it. I feel like
Yeah.
it might happen down the road. I'm just gonna let nature
It'll
take its
happen.
course.
It'll happen eventually.
I'm letting Darwin sort this one out from my brain. You know,
Yeah.
just letting Just letting word evolution take its course. I'm not going to force it.
Yeah, to me it doesn't really matter because I never use that. I don't really use it at all, so it doesn't matter.
How about you? Did you like the name
Do you
change?
care?
I don't mind it because it like gives off more of a like uncanceled like screw you vibe. Like I like that that it's more uncensored. They'll show stuff that, you know, Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram. Elon will show things on his platforms that Zuckerberg won't.
Oh, yeah, I do like that change about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that does trade off for the name. It's like, yeah, dude, name it after just a letter. All right, cool.
Yeah. Just rename it and show me porn. Yes.
That's pretty much what it is, dude.
Please.
You're just like, whoa. I was like,
Grandma taking 2 BBWs up the ass? What?
dude, you look at it, you're like, oh my God, did that baby's head in Israel just get cut off? Jesus. And then you scroll down and it's like some fucking AI anime girl like, click on this website. And you're like, oh my God, dude.
Yeah.
Like, you can't have that. Like, that's too disrupt. Like, yeah, I mean, I guess they say disrupt the industry, bro. That's disrupting my fucking psyche. Like, to see that shit.
Yeah, I've just never used Twitter,
But I'll still watch it.
I'm just not a big like words person.
Yeah.
Like I always like TikTok or Instagram way more because I'm more of a pictures person. I feel like I don't know.
Yeah.
Just like
that'd be a great defense. Like, you get asked in court, it's like, sir, what do you have to say about this piece of evidence? Like, oh, yeah, I'm not a big word person. You know,
Yeah,
I'll tell you what I
big-
see. I love that.
I'm
I've got to
a
use that
word
one day.
person, you know, I don't really
like
give
that.
a fuck about it.
And see, all those people in the world, they read books, they care about words.
Yeah.
They just move through life.
I'm just like fuck them.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
I was bummed though because they were supposed to fight and it like fell through. But I'm like, imagine that like Musk and Zuckerberg being on like an MMA card.
Yeah, I feel like they should fight on like a helicopter landing pad on a yacht if they fight.
Yeah.
Like, don't you like in the middle of the Mediterranean Sea? They just like make a you could get your jet skis up on these fucking like stadium they build in there. It's got to be the biggest event in the world to have the two of the richest dudes fight, and they're like fighting it. They're technically like fighting the tech industry too. So they're like, ooh, which one's gonna be bigger? Facebook, Twitter, and then it's like, I want to see the person who gets beat in the fight. I want to see their company win. I feel like it's a good balance.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I mean, I don't.
What if
I
they
think
put
it'd be
it on
funny
there,
if
dude?
they fight, but like it'd be I don't know, dude. What if
one
like
just dies,
what
dude?
if
What
when
if
they-
one get breaks their
dude,
neck
what
and
if
they just
one
die?
when they fight, like literally, like the apps just shut off and just streams.
Yeah.
Bruh.
streams
You
the
have to
fight.
watch
You
this.
have to watch it.
You can't tweet or go post on Facebook.
Yeah.
I want it like Star Wars style, where it's like a duel, like a
Okay.
fight to the death.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the winner is the social media emperor.
Emperor. Yeah, for
Yeah.
real, yeah. They'll just go like storm Rumble's castle and just kill everybody and Rumble like, Lord, like I won the fight. Like, dude, I wasn't even invited to the fight. Dude,
Dude,
that's
what
not
about
fair.
TikTok, bro?
You can't take that. And they're like, oh crap, we can't fight China. We gonna box China, dude. You can't box China.
TikTok definitely has the win for most social media. I feel
Yeah.
like.
You're not gonna get Xi Jinping in the ring with like with who? Joe Biden?
Joe Biden.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, I think Mark Zuckerberg could take him.
Oh yeah, dude. Mark Zuckerberg could take Xi Jinping. I mean, the dude's like 60 something. Mark Zuckerberg does jujitsu, right? That's
Yeah.
got to count for something.
Dude,
He
did
trains
y'all
with
see
good
like
people.
that AR or AI interview with I'm sorry, my mic.
With Lex Friedman,
Lex Freeman and Mark?
I didn't watch it, but I saw of it. Yeah, like the
Yeah.
fact that
Did
they
you see
did
that?
it.
No, wait, AI like created like an
no.
interview of them?
They it was a real interview with Mark and Lex.
Yeah.
And they were wearing like the new like I guess goggles, like AR AI goggles.
Mm-hmm.
And what the goggles do, I guess, is they scan their face, and then it shows them in like I guess the metaverse. So the entire
Mm-hmm.
podcast was like them in the metaverse talking to each other as if they were like face to face.
Yeah.
But they weren't really there. But
It was like
apparently-
hyper realistic photo
apparently,
imagery.
yeah, it was like very hyper realistic photos and stuff. So
It would be
I don't know.
almost close. It would be almost to the same closeness as like watching it in like a 4K definition, but
Yeah.
it's not quite there.
Do you think what do y'all think about like AR like goggles and stuff like that?
I like AR because when you go on Amazon and you want to buy something, you can like put it in your room and hold your phone up and see how big it'll be. You know,
Hold
like
your
I do
phone
that
up.
with a lot of products.
I mean like goggles and like glasses.
Oh yeah, that's great because it's
Yeah.
just taking that technology from the phone and put it in. Like I would be sick to like be able to put something on and kind of see like, okay, what would this look like in the space that's in real life? And just be able to move things.
Yeah,
that'd be sick. I like it. I just want to be able to take it off. I don't want to put it in a brain chip yet. I want to be able to put it on like goggles and take it off. But
dude, I'm all about the brain chip. Give me that brain chip. I'll be the first. I'll be the second. I don't care.
Would you rather go brain chip or goggles? You test run. Would you go head first into brain chip if it was available without testing the goggles?
Yeah, I'd get the brain chip.
You get right in. What about you, Smitty? Would you test out? What are you more a goggle or a chip guy? You gonna go full in cyborg or?
I'll go goggles. I'm enough of a cyborg already.
Yeah, dude, you're like mechanical in your ways, dude. It's like machine.
Y'all laughing about the brain chip, but when I can download any like thing to my memory, you're gonna be like, damn.
I feel like what's gonna happen is that you're gonna get the brain chip. And I'm gonna be like, that's wild, dude. I can't believe you did that. And then your life you're gonna be like a super productive, like you're doing crazy shit within 6 months time. And I'm like,
I'm gonna know like,
all right, I'm gonna get that brain chip, dude. Like,
that's like
what's up?
Sorry, I was that's like a Black Mirror episode, bro. Everything Joe's memories, like his entire existence, as soon as he gets the chip, is just uploaded to the cloud.
I don't care.
Yeah.
So
as long as like you're still you, that'd be nice.
I don't care about that. What is the cloud gonna do with my memories? I have a shitty ass life anyway. What are they gonna see?
Yeah. Plus, think about it. You know that Black Mirror one where like they put that lady, they like make a twin of her soul, and they like put her in a they put her in like a physical representation, but she is in control of a smart home, so she's basically a slave forever. Like basically, so what happens is that this girl in real life, they were like, hey, we're gonna pay you some money. We're gonna make a copy of your soul, your consciousness, and we're gonna transfer it into this smart house, and then she is gonna like do everything for this guy. And then she's like, yeah, but won't that like mean that my real consciousness and who I am is in somebody else, and they're gonna be like a slave for all of eternity? And they're like, yeah, but we'll give you like $4,000. And she was like, oh, sweet, and like or whatever it was, it just does it. And she's just living her normal life, She's out there living, but she doesn't have a different consciousness. So I think that's like savage, but I don't know. I might do it.
I'm on her side. I don't give a fuck what they do with a copy of me. I just care what happens to me. Like,
it would just have to suck to like turn the light on and you like see the image and they're just like devastated and crying. It's been like, because they can manipulate time in there. Like the guy, she was like, I'm not gonna do your chores if you're gonna make me do this forever. And he was like, okay, I'll shut you off for a week. And he just like made the whole room black for a week. And then she went insane.
I honestly
like, it was crazy.
Like that's an episode. I don't think it would work like that.
That'd be pretty cruel.
It wouldn't be like a real life person inside of a house because they have the ability to say no. Tech companies aren't making iPhones that have free will that can just be like, I don't feel like sending this text right now. Like ask me later. Like Alexa's not randomly like, I don't want to turn on your lights. Like they're not making. So like if they downloaded like my personality into a robot, they're not going to give it free will. It's not going to be me. It's just going to be my memories and my personality, and it's going to know how I would respond to any situation. But that doesn't mean it's a version of me trapped inside of that robot. Like,
I don't know why I guess that was the whole Black Mirror aspect of it.
But it's not.
It was because the customers just wanted like a familiar voice to talk to. It was like for some really dumb reason.
But if I got a brain chip and like my whole life got downloaded to like some cloud, like I literally can care less. Like it just doesn't matter to me.
What would you do with your brain chip, Smitty? What would be like the first shit you do on that?
Well, I would try and upload like knowledge on
upload
to my brain.
Upload to your brain.
Yeah.
I was like, you're gonna teach the brain chip something?
Yeah.
No. I'm trying to get
learn.
like
you're gonna
info
download. You're gonna download
on robberies. I'm trying to have.
So the first thing you'll do is learn how to rob something. Okay.
Bro, I'm trying to have one big score. We're talking millions and retire.
Yeah.
So you just instantly use it to commit crimes.
Yes.
instantly.
Dude, I feel like you're gonna go
Why
and
don't
get a
you
brain
just
chip.
ask the AI in your brain chip what is the quickest way to get millions without doing something illegal, and then do that.
Yeah, but that could be long and boring and.
True that, bro.
You don't want
True
to. You don't
that.
want to ask it like, how can I make millions tomorrow without going to jail the next day?
How can I get to Costa Rica by next week?
Yeah. Well, if you steal from crazy evil people, then could balance it out.
That's true.
That's why you have to download all the information. You got to figure out who's the bad criminals, and then go. If Smitty turning into an art thief with a brain chip is a hilarious idea. Like the first thing you do is just be like a
break
high
into
art
the-
thief.
Yeah, just like break into the Louvre.
Yeah, dude. You would just stand like in the middle of an exhibit, like shirtless, and they'd be like, "Look at this modern art piece," and then you would just like rob everything when they leave. You're like, "Oh, no, I'm here all night. I'm the exhibit. I'm the exhibit." They never thought about that Nightmare at Museum. Like you got to be the. Well, I guess you have to be the exhibit to rob it. That was not even an original idea whatsoever. That's what Night at the Museum was. It was the exhibits robbing the place.
Yeah.
Freak. Dang it! I thought I had something original.
Nah, you're good. You're good. All right, guys. I think we're gonna wrap up a little bit early.
Oh yeah, we got 51. Oh dang, that kind of flew by.
Yeah, it kind of flew by. Any last words, Smitty? Before you rob the Columbia Art Museum.
Hopefully, I don't end up in jail.
Alrighty.
Right?
Cool.
Hopefully I don't even
Well,
on the
if you-
brain chip.
Yeah. If you like our friend Smitty, you can follow him at Smitty Comedy on most platforms, probably all. Thank you for watching. I have been Joe.
I've been Body.
And y'all have been listening.
Yo.
See y'all next week.
JoBodie. JoBodie. It's another JoBodie. It's JoBodie. And another JoBodie. Another one. JoBodie. This is a new episode of JoBodie.
Oh shit, I wasn't even recording. Fuck.
I want JoBodie. I need JoBodie. As long as you got me, you don't need nobody.